Hello, welcome to this week's journal entry. Something that you may have heard me repeatedly share is that I don't do gratitude journaling. I started off journaling many, many years ago with gratitude journaling, and it looked something like I'm grateful for the sunshine today. I'm grateful for my healthy family, right? And just kind of listing out things that I was truly grateful for. And that made me feel happy and grateful and all good feelings, right? In the moment, and maybe 5, 10 minutes after that, but it didn't have any sort of lasting change on me. It didn't shift my emotions for the better, like long term. It didn't have an impact on who I was. It didn't help me speak up anymore, like any more than I already did. It didn't help me come out of my shell. It didn't help me understand who I was. It was just kind of like a nice way to start my day, if you will. And so it was journaling, but I say that I really started journaling December 19th of 2020. That was like my emotional brain dump vent session. That was way more than just gratitude. And it was also way more than what I thought was just a vent session. It became this like safe space for me to show up in a way, in an honest way, like way more honest than I was with myself and than I was with others. And that was what truly started to transform me. That's what I refer to as like transformative journaling. But bringing it back, I no longer do gratitude journaling, but I do practice gratitude. And I've shared that I practice gratitude. And I had this realization that I've never shared with you exactly how I do it. If you came to my workshop, my journaling workshop that I hosted back in March, or if you are part of Emotionally Empowered and have done this practice with me, you have done this with me, but I am going to give this gift to you on this episode today. I'm going to walk you through an actual visualization exercise that you can come back to anytime. This is something that I used to do every single day for a very long time because it takes anywhere from 7 to 15 minutes and it makes me feel so good, way better than writing out gratitude ever made me feel. And it brings me like throughout my whole entire day. So if you're doing it on a daily basis, you're just feeling so much better. It's not the same as transformative journaling, which is why I would pair this with some of my journal prompts. Another thing that you can do after doing this visualization exercise is journal on the prompts that I'm going to be guiding you through in the visualization. So I'm going to turn on some music for you and guide you through this visualization. I hope that you enjoy. Before we get started, I would love for you to just shake out your arms, maybe stand up and stretch. Get your wiggles out as my toddler does. If you have enough time, turn on your favorite song and just dance it out. It's good to get your energy flowing before something like this rather than just waking up and turning this on, although I've done that too. So just give yourself a moment, shake it out. And then once you've done that, come back to a seated position, close your eyes, make sure you're in a comfortable position, and you can either put one hand on your heart and the other hand on your stomach, or you could put both hands on your thighs, palms facing up. Start off by taking a few deep inhales, filling your belly, and exhale. Inhale again, and exhale. Taking these first few moments to slow down your breathing and just noticing how you feel, noticing where you're at. Slowing down that breath, and then picture a light that's coming from the sky or ceiling or above, straight down into your head. It's beaming straight through, fully through your body, down to your legs, into the floor, connecting you to the root of the earth. And within this light, there's a silver ball of energy. And this ball, as you are deeply inhaling and exhaling, is going all the way down your body, through your core, down your legs, swirling through the bottom of the earth and all the way shooting back up through your head, all the way up through the sky and back down through your body, through your arms, core, legs, down to the earth, and then back up and shooting up, giving you all of the energy that you need. Taking those deep inhales, absorbing everything that you need right now. And exhale. As this ball and light is flowing through you, I want you to remember one memory that pops in your head. It can be from yesterday, from a year ago, or from as far back as you can remember, something that brings you laughter, love, joy. Try and place that memory and think of who was with you, what was happening, what smells were around you, and relive that moment. Put yourself there now. Really breathe into this memory, feeling all of the feels that brought you so much joy back then. Feeling so much gratitude for that moment. And now I want you to think of a different memory. Another memory that you can be grateful for. Who was with you? Where were you? What sounds were there? What smells were there? Put yourself back in that place. Back with those people. Give yourself this gift of re-experiencing it. Remembering to breathe deeply, absorbing all of the love and joy. And now pick one last memory. It can be anything, big or small. A big, grand gesture or moment, or the tiniest, smallest moment that brought you a glimmer of joy, of hope. Picture it and relive it. Have so much gratitude. With all of this positive energy and love and joy flowing through you, I want you to think of one or a few people in your life that could use some of this positive energy right now and energetically send out love and serve. They don't need to know that they are receiving this, but you are giving this to them, which will in turn send more of it back to you. Sometimes we get stuck in the feeling of what we don't have yet. But when we can switch to focusing on what we do have and all that we're grateful for, and then even sharing that and sending love out to others, that compounds. And so now I want you to focus on 3 things that you want to create in your life. This can be within the next month, within the next year, or a few years. Get really specific on what those 3 things are, one at a time. For this first thing, what is it? And picture this happening. When this happens, who is there? What will it look like? What will it feel like? What is the action that you're taking? How will you celebrate? Live this out. And what is the second thing you want to create? Live out this moment and celebrate it like it has already happened. And now pick that third moment that would bring you so much joy, that would make your life so much more fulfilled. What do you want to create? Experience it and have so much gratitude for it happening for you. And so it is. This is all yours. You may open your eyes and maybe shake out those arms, wiggle your fingers again. I hope that you are able to feel some gratitude and see how experiencing that is a little bit different than journaling for the same amount of time. However, if you do feel compelled to journal on what you just experienced, that is an excellent way to just have a deeper experience. What we did at the end was a little taste of rewiring your brain to actually create what it is that you want to create, whether it be something tangible or whether it be a feeling that you want to have in your life. There is research that shows that our minds don't know the difference between what has happened in the past and what has happened in the future. So, or what we want to have happen in the future. So when we can connect so deeply and emotionally to something that has happened through gratitude, immediately followed by something that we want to create, our brains don't know the difference. And so it thinks that what we want to create has already happened. And so subconsciously, we will start showing up and behaving in the way and doing the actions that we need to do to make that a reality, especially again, when we pair that with the emotions that we just did with those gratitude moments. So that was a little extra bonus for you. If you enjoyed this, I would so appreciate if you wanted to rate my podcast and leave a review. I do read every single one, and they really mean the world to me and make a difference. And they help more listeners feel a difference in their world and make a difference in their world. So it means a lot if you're able to do that. Thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you next week.